5 educators face charges after at least 2 of them forced a 7-year-old boy to eat his own vomit. The allegation stems from an incident in February when Sarah Seymour, 27 years of age, a life skills teacher at Brown Elementary School, allegedly told the victim, the 7-year-old boy, that if he vomited, he would have to eat it up. Life skills teacher Julie Taylor, 48 years of age, allegedly assisted by giving a tray for the child to vomit on. The boy did vomit, and another life skills instructional aide, Deborah Kneep, 63 years of age, gave him a spoon. The 7-year-old was allegedly forced to consume some of what he retched up. A 7-year-old boy told that if he was to vomit, he'd have to eat it, and then lo and behold, 5 educators, life coach this, life coach that, life skills this, life skills that, basically ganged up on him, forced him to eat his own vomit. One of them's a 63-year-old woman. That particularly annoys me. How can you go through life? You get to the age of 63, you still behave like this. This is the sum total of your behavior, is to be capable of forcing a 7-year-old to eat their own vomit. You've been on the planet for 63 years and you've not evolved beyond forcing a 7-year-old to eat their own vomit. This Deborah Kneep person, I can't say what I would like to say. I have to move on because, well, let's just say I wouldn't mind if she were to be forced to eat her own vomit. Anyway, back to the article. Both Seymour, so that is Sarah Seymour, the 27-year-old life skills teacher, and this scumbag Deborah Kneep, 63 years old, stood at each side of the child whilst he consumed a portion of the vomit. Again, bullying him, ganging up on him, a 7-year-old boy. Did you feel tough, ladies? Did you feel like badasses making a 7-year-old eat their own vomit? Did you think you were teaching them some life skills? Sick individuals, if these allegations are true. They work as teachers, as educators. I don't know who they're paid for, by the state, by the taxpayer, or if it's a private entity, but either way, they get paid to look after, to teach, to nurture children, and this is allegedly what they do. Gang up on 7-year-old boys, force them to eat their own vomit. This is like so psychopathic in my mind. It's probably technically not psychopathic at all. Perhaps it is, but it is just so awful. And again, I've got to go back to the 63-year-old woman. This is someone who's lived their entire lives. They've had 63 years on this planet. To become a life skills instructional aide, I presume they would have had to go through a certain level of education. I'm guessing she didn't just start in her career a couple of months back. She's perhaps got years or decades work experience, and this is her sum total of contribution to society, to bully a 7-year-old boy. We're told the child was forced to eat. We're told that the child was also forced to clean the rest of his vomit with paper towels. Life skills instruction aide Kristen Mitchell, 38 years of age, and Megan King, 24 years of age, who's a registered behavioral technician working for the company Kids Count Therapy, were also allegedly present and saw the incident happen. Hey ladies, one's a behavioral technician, one's a life skills instructor, they work at Kids Count Therapy, they're using the term therapy. What did you do when you saw this 63-year-old and 27-year-old gang up on a 7-year-old boy? What did you do? Did you stop them? Did you intervene? Did you protect the 7-year-old boy? No, you just stood back and watched. Yeah? You work for a company called Kids Count Therapy. I wonder if that company is still in existence. I wonder how their Yelp review section is doing. You get paid by a private entity to call yourself a behavioral technician working for a children's therapy company, and you do sweet FA when you witness a boy being bullied, tortured, abused to the extent that he's forced to eat his own vomit. You do fuck all. All of you women ought to be thoroughly ashamed of yourselves. We're told that all 5 women are charged with failure to report, which is a misdemeanor. The 27-year-old and the 63-year-old, so that's Sarah Seymour and Deborah Kneep, also face a count of neglect of a dependent. I don't know, to me those charges seem a little light. I'm no expert on charges, maybe they're not light at all, but why couldn't there be a charge in regards to child abuse? They forced a 7-year-old to eat vomit. How is that not abuse? How is that not abusive? I presume I'm wrong, but I just hope that these guys, these scumbags, these 5 educators, and I do mean all 5 of them, those that just stood by and watched, did FA about it, all of them need need serious punishment. They get paid good money to call themselves behavioral technicians and life skill instructors. They get viewed as being valuable contributors to society. They're put on a pedestal because they're kind, considerate, warm-hearted people, and it's all BS. They don't deserve their wages. They don't deserve being viewed as good people, the motherly type, the caring type. They don't deserve that. They deserve prison time. That's pretty much all of the key information there, so I'm going to wrap things up at this point. If you appreciate the coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. I am trying to make multiple videos every day. I get a little bit overwhelmed every now and then. This is a topic which I prepared a few days ago. It's taken me a little while to get around to it, but I'm trying to get more and more consistent. But it is very difficult because I've got to find the time and I've got to find the energy, and it's a little bit difficult to do that all the time. If you're happy to join my memberships, that would be great. It would be great to be able to commit to spending more time on these topics. I think I'm doing a good job. I think I'm getting better and better. I think I'm choosing interesting topics, and so I would like to continue. So yeah, there we go. If you're able to join the memberships, please do. I'm still at a grand total of 0 members. I'd love to get to 2,000 by the end of next week, please. I'm only kidding. I would love to get to 2,000. That would be good. But it's going to take a while to get there. But if you'd like to join and be one of my first, or literally the first member, that would be great.